Well, here we are. Another day. So it's gotten a bit chillier out. It's starting to move that way to the cold. It got colder earlier this year, which I kind of expected, and I think it's going to be a cold one this year. So everybody be prepared. If you haven't been prepared already for the last 3 or 4 years, then you're behind the ball. Anyway, you need to get on it. Because it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet, I'm telling you. So, yeah. So this morning it was 19 degrees Fahrenheit. Just a little over, what, about -7 Celsius or so. Anyway, so I put on my double wool, right? Anybody who's been watching this channel for the past several years, you know that I have a few sets of these doubles. What this is it's a wool jumper within a wool jumper, aka sweater, right? Depending on what part of the world you're in. So, I know in some parts of the world, they just, they call them woolies, whatever. Anyway, you know what I'm wearing, looking at it. Well, I started doing this double setup years ago, and this particular one, this is 2 Barber heavy wool sweaters married up together. The inside is the neck is a Guernsey style, which is round and it fits right around your neck, more or less. That's how it should fit, because it's designed to keep a fairly good close fit around the neck, like fishermen out offshore there. Keep the weather out, keep the heat in, right? So anyway, and give you more mobility in the neck, supposedly. Well, anyway, I put that on the inside, then I put the turtleneck on the outside, right? What happens here is normally you got a wool jumper or sweater, and it's nice under something, but then you get it by itself, and it doesn't cut the wind, so it doesn't keep you warm. It doesn't insulate you enough, when it's by itself, just one by itself. But when you marry up 2 of them, what I do is I take one that fits me normally, and then one that's one size larger, and I put them together before I even put them on. I don't try to put one on top of the other while I'm wearing one. That's the wrong way to go. You got to put one inside of the other, and then you put them both on as one unit at the same time. And what happens is that because these are knit, what will happen is then you form layers, and then the outer layer covers the holes of the inner layer. You see? So all of the little holes are filled. The gaps are filled when you got 2. Now, I've walked around outside without anything else on, 25 below. Okay, 25 below Fahrenheit. That means -25 Fahrenheit, and just this. Just walking around. Now, I've been out in sustained cold of -35 with wind, okay? And this with a lightweight wool shell. Now you could go layers, I mean, I got a long sleeve winter shirt on, my base layer. You can go a wool base layer, right? Long sleeve wool shirt. Okay. But anyway, This right here, perfect. And wool keeps you, it's self-regulating. So if you get kind of warm, you know, the heat just comes off at it mitigates the heat loss. So the heat will come out, right? But it comes out slower. Anyway, so all the little areas that it traps the heat, right? Anyway, you should know all this already, especially if you've been watching this channel for years or something. All the videos you see on this channel are not on this channel because I just take them off. It just gets too cluttered. I'm not one to talk about clutter in my little table area here where I'm always messing around with stuff, right? But videos get too many videos, you can't find nothing. And I don't have time to like organize all the videos and everything. I don't make no money off none of these videos. I just get on here, tell you what I want to say, and bye. You know, and I hope that it helps you. You know, I do care about helping you guys to get yourself sorted out. If you don't know something, ask. I probably know something about it, and if I don't know something about it, then I can point you in the right direction. That comes with age and experience. Well, so big surprise this morning. Hunter Biden, you know, the Biden crime family, pardoned, you know, full pardon. Yeah, well, that's the thing. This is the reason why I'm always harping on this channel about us and them. These people in government, they don't care about you and I. Don't think that they do. They don't. They're just trying to line their pockets with your money. That's it. They don't care about you. That's the reason why I keep saying that we need to evoke this right of ours to abolish the government. We need to abolish the government. It's just crap, you know. The government is trash. You can't turn it around. It's too big. It's too big and it's too corrupt. It just needs to be abolished completely. We need to start over. Need to go to something like, you know, clans, like Scottish clans, you know. Something like that. Balkanize. You know, we need to take a bunch of these Looney Tunes and give them their own state or two and say, you stay there. You can't leave. Put up a wall then. Put up a wall to keep all the Looney Tunes left away from all the normal people. Right? Sounds like a good idea to me. Let them have their own little screwed up country where they don't know what they're doing. Tell you what, if Bible prophecy were not coming to pass now, and if the rapture wasn't on the horizon, and the Antichrist wasn't on the horizon, and we were just kind of like maybe 50, 60 years ago in the past, if we had that many years to go until this time, then I would say, well, maybe we could turn things around, blah, blah, blah. Nah, it ain't going to happen. Nothing's going to get turned around. Nope. It's not going to get turned around. You know, I'm all for people hoping for something better. You know, people say, oh, the pendulum's going to swing back the other way. Why does the pendulum have to swing one way and then the other all the time anyway? Why do we have to be playing ping pong with our God-given rights? We shouldn't have to. You know, rights, we have rights. There should be no question about it. It should not matter what state you are in. I live in one of the most communist states in the United States. You go across the border. I'm in a tri-state area right here. Either any of these borders, you go across the border, forget it. Man, they are so controlling about people's gun rights. You might as well not have any gun rights. You can't even walk in and buy a box of shotgun shells if you wanted to in any of these states around here. You can't just walk in and buy them. Some places, I mean, they want you to have a permit to buy shotgun shells, you know. And I'm just telling you what it is, what it's like in the area that I live. It's ridiculous. And yet you go 2 states over, you can walk in and you can buy a shotgun. I'm just giving you examples here, okay? And the reason why I'm doing this is because we got people that watch this channel in, you know, in the UK and other places, that they have this common misconception that everywhere in the United States is the same. It's not. It is not. The freedom is not the same. It's totally not the same. In this area up in here in New England, there's, you know, a couple states where you can go and buy whatever you want, no questions, right? Which is how it should be, and how it is there. But it should be like that in these other states. There's places in mid-America, Illinois. Illinois is the same commie crap. Just, you know, I mean, it's ridiculous. Yet, a couple states over from where I'm at, you could walk in, buy a shotgun, walk out with it right after you get done paying. You could buy 500 boxes of shotgun shells at the same time if you want. You don't need no permit or nothing. You just walk out. And that's the way it should be. Go down North Carolina. You can walk into a sporting goods store right there. You can buy a 50 caliber sniper rifle right off the wall. I want that Barrett. Yes, sir. I want that Barrett 50 cal, and I just won the lottery so I can afford ammunition. You know, I mean, it's a 50 cal, the ammunition's expensive, right? So that's why a lot of those guys that are shooting a lot, you know, keeping up on their marksmanship, are into reloading, right? And anyway, some places in the United States, you mentioned the word gun, and, you know, they're about to have an epileptic fit, you know. In other places, you go out, you see people that are, oh yeah, I'm going to go and do some target shooting this weekend. Guys want to go? You know, normal, and that really is normal. That is how normal people talk. They're not triggered. Okay. When I was growing up, kids had shotguns. Kids had shotguns in their possession. You know, 8, 10 years old, shotgun. Got 410 for Christmas, 20 gauge for Christmas, something like that. Okay, and then high schoolers, they might have had a rifle and a shotgun in the head, in the rack behind their head. Right? They had a pickup truck. You know, if they got a pickup truck and they were teenagers in high school, guys might go to school, and then right after school they head out to go hunting. Right? Those days are long gone. Unfortunately, I don't even know if anybody around at this day and age, at this young age, if they even know anything about that. All right, come back to another one. See you there.